Sup guys, so we're back in the Squid shop and we got the Sonny here. Reason we have the Sonny on camera today is because we are changing the diff. Now some of you guys would have remembered I blew the diff in this. At the last practice day I did in it at Matalar. We were taking some people for passenger rides. And yeah, it just let go of me. I'm not sure exactly what let go because it was still driving, but we're going to find out what it is. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put the diff that's out of it next to this one, because this is straight out of a R32 GTR. Not 100% sure what I've got in this diff. I'm pretty sure it is a two-way because it come out of a drag car. So this is years ago when I got it. I got it as a spare and never needed it because this thing just kept going and going and going. 8 years with that diff in there and a huge amount of tyres. So it's done pretty damn good. Bloody good actually. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, we have the drive shafts off and the tail shaft, so it's pretty bloody easy. Yeah, the 4 bolts at the front of the tail shaft and 6 on each side of the drive shafts. Yeah, very simple. So when you're taking the half shafts off, you obviously have to hold or stop the diff from spinning. So I just use this lever bar as just a stopper for the tail shaft, and it just made it super easy. And then use the screwdriver, you can see down the end there, in the other end of the tail shaft when I took the tail shaft off. So take the tail shaft off, take the tail shaft off last, so you still have something to hold the diff up with. Yeah, I don't know if that's a pro tip guys, but it makes life easier. You'll see here the subframe doesn't look standard, that's because it's not. I had 1110 Engineering strengthen it a few years back because we did find some cracks. And yeah, we just put a bit of support around the whole thing. So now we literally just have the 2 bolts at the back and the 2 bolts at the front of the diff. Buzz them off, and then you got to kind of shimmy it out because I've got a rear sway bar in. It's a bit of a mission, but you got to kind of push the diff forward and move it around and then slowly bring it down on the jack. And then disconnect your breather at the top. Mine's just an easy slip-on line anyway, so looks like it might have been leaking from there anyway. So yeah, let's pull the diff out now. So there's the diff. Bree really saved the day there. So I had it coming out, it just made it heaps easier. She just pulled the jack while I guided it out. So now that diff's out, we'll get it up on the bench, drop the oil, first thing you do, and figure out what went wrong with it. Oh! Shit! Oh no! Wow, not only did I break the freaking camera, all the base of it is, oh man. The worst case scenario happened as well on the diff. God damn it. Like I seen the, oh wow. That bolt is loose. Oh, are you serious? That freaking stinks. Something that could have been avoided. I don't know. I don't know if it's often that bolts become loose in your freaking two-way, but we'll crack it open anyway and have a look. But I thought I had to cut this down to make it fit into this car. Alright, that sucks. The housing is toast. But yeah, let's crack it open and see how bad it really is. It's not ideal. Bugger. Diff oil stinks. Let's change it up. I have to do voiceover, guys, because as you can see, there's still a little bit of flicker here. But yeah, long story short, can't have sound from, or can't get the audio from when I had the GoPro on my chest. So here we have just ripped the rear housing off and noticed all the bolts in there that are holding the two-way together are loose. Two of those bolts, as you can see in my hand right now, were completely out and in the bottom, and that's what the noise was. It was coming through the car, and that's why I stopped drifting when this all happened. Anyway, dropped it. Idiot. So yeah, I spin it around and show you that every single one is loose. It's, yeah, the worst possible scenario because you've seen that there's a hole in the housing. So that sucks. You can still see the flickering happening from the LED lights. I'm going to make sure that never happens again. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, as I go on, I carry on about how this sucks and it's, yeah, whatnot. But anyway, still alive, so it can't be that bad. So now I am moving on to ripping the housing or the case off the back of this one. We quickly buzz that off with the snap-on rattle gun real quick. Come on, Jake, hurry up. I'm pretty sure I edited this. Anyway, we ripped this off because I'm not 100% sure what two-way I had in there. But we're about to see right now. And pop! Come on, hurry up, Jake. Jesus. Yeah. There you go. It is a brand spanking new two-way. And turns out it is a OS Geekin or Geiken or whatever you want to say. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. I knew it was, but yeah. So anyway, I cleaned up that rear housing from the other one, and yeah, I slap a heap of goo on. I'll just show you what I use there. It's that ultra grey Permatex stuff, and yeah, just put a small bead around it, and then we just slap it straight on. Pretty straightforward. The footage is being real bad. It's an absolute pain. And my GoPro situation, or where it's pointed, isn't ideal. Okay, now we're on to the yoke on the front. So I have to swap that over. I buzz the old one off the other diff and give it a small little knock to get it off the actual the gear in there, or the spline I should say. So tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Hurry up, Jake. God. Hey. And then this was a nightmare. I don't know who did this up, but it was intense. So, yeah, I tried to hang on to it. Yeah, it wasn't happening. So anyway, I put a punch through two of the holes. And yeah, had the punch, yeah, I'm trying to point out here that I had the punches through there and they were holding themselves against the mount holes there. And yeah, that buzzed it off pretty easy.
and then I whacked it for a long time to try and get this yoke off, and then it eventually just popped straight off. Hurry up, Jake.
Holy crap, that was way too difficult. Well, too hard, I should say, but that's why. That is why it was so freaking difficult. But he told me it's never ran, this diff, when I bought it many years ago. I'm guessing that's for a 32 GTR. Actually, I got no idea. But so that one's off, and as you can see, this one will just go straight back on. Now there's no like lining up or anything like that, as far as I know. Yeah, we'll be able to pop that straight on. I might just clean around the seal just a little bit. I'm hoping it's not going to leak on me. Definitely looks... it's a little bit different actually. But yeah, it is different, quite a lot. But it should still seal because, you know, it's the same. Well, I'm hoping it's the same width. Yeah, it's only one way to find out. Anyway, this is junk to me. I don't need it. Ideally, I need another one of these, but I don't know where that's off. I'm guessing it's off a Sonvia or maybe a 33 Skyline or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna buzz this one on here now and not do it up anywhere near as tight as old mate had it, and we should be sweet. Okay. These diff bushes at the front, turns out they're really easy to get out. All I use is a 24mm socket, an old cruddy one, not my new ones, and simply go around. That's perfect size, 24mm. Go around the outside of it, obviously, and then I just use a big brass bomby knocker, and you just whack them straight out. Don't go too far with your socket if you've got like a nail on it, because then it will get jammed in there. Done. There's your bush, out. Like this one was pretty good, like, I'm not gonna lie, but I want solid ones in there, so we are good to put the solids in now, because the solid ones, they just slide in and then the bolt holds them together, so they're real simple. There you go. We're making progress. Okay. So now we've got those, oh, and another thing, if you've had a lot of water in between these bad boys, yeah, right now, they come out real simple. Well, they do. Anyway, if I wasn't wearing these frickin' stupid gloves, they'd come out. They were pretty wedged in there, so I had to get a little chisel thingy underneath in between them and just slowly go around it without deforming it. Yeah, it was a bit of a mission, but I got it out of the other diff and they just slide straight in on this one, so that's done. And the last thing you need to do before you put the diff in the car, fill it up with oil. Don't put it in the car and then do it, because it's just freaking, like, it's, you know, it's easy enough, but it's a pain in the ass. So just fill the bad boy up now. I think it holds 1.5 to 2 litres. It's been a while since I put oil on one of these, but didn't have enough gear oil of the same kind to put in there. So I'm just going to put diff in there, leave the old bung loose, and I'll fill it up with oil tomorrow when I can go to the shops or something. So yeah, let's just put this diff straight back in. Real simple, exactly what you did, pulling it out, do it back again. So the diff is in, and obviously can't put oil in it, so I don't have any. But yeah, I mean, it feels good. Everything spins the way it should spin. And yeah, obviously won't put the exhaust back on till I've done the oil, because it makes it a lot easier. You can do it, but it's easier. Well, it's off, leave it off. But actually, while we're here, how about everyone tells me what they use in their diffs? If you have a two-way, it'd be interesting, because I guarantee you heaps of people use all sorts of random stuff. Obviously it's still diff oil, but different weights and whatever, so I'm assuming it's going to be a 75/90. So let's see what you guys reckon. And we're going to wrap it up there. I'm just going to do some cleaning up now, because I left a massive mess. Look at my fingerprints. Alright guys, there you go. Diff's in, almost ready. Oh, and news. We are doing round 4 of the SA, or they call it, actually no, they used to call it Summer Series. It's definitely winter. So, the South Australian Drifting Series. We are entered. We are gonna be there. I'm still trying to get some rims, because all mine are too big. I can't fit 235s on them. I don't have any 235s, so I've got to go get some. And yeah, we should be good to go. I'll do a full rundown of what I need to do to prep this thing, because it's been a long time since it's been driven. And yeah, that will probably be tomorrow's video. I might just do it tomorrow, because yeah, I'll get the oil, get everything, and we'll be ready to rock. So that'll be coming tomorrow, guys. All right, thanks heaps for watching, and we'll be back very soon.